Hello, YouTubers. The new Time Travel Jaime 88 here. And today, I have some very sad news to inform you. As you may heard the news today, that legendary TV film critic Roger Ebert had died. Ebert died today after a long battle with cancer. Mr. Ebert was a Pulitzer Prize winner, and he's been on a newspaper columnist, Chicago Sun-Times, for three decades. And he appeared in many television medias and other markets. And he's been on the syndicated appearing on syndication newspapers. Mr. Ebert was born in 1942, and familiar to, as for those of you guys who familiar about this person, Mr. Ebert met with Gene Siskel in 1975. Before that, Ebert went to a Chicago Sun-Times in 1967. Ebert appears on dozens of TV shows and radio. Then, when he joined PBS in 1975, the host of a brand new series called Opening Soon at a Theater Near You. The show grew popular on PBS station and the ratings too. Mr. Ebert has the biggest voice ever in TV. He inspired everything. Reviews, actors, directors, and more of the series. When the program was switched to sneak preview in 1977, he and Gene Siskel left public television in 1982 to went into a commercial syndicated program called At the Movies, which introduced the thumbs up and thumbs down. However, the thumbs up and thumbs down still has the necessary rights of copywriting from Roger Ebert and Gene Siskel. After they left Tribune in 1986, they moved to Buena Vista and host a brand new syndicated series called Siskel and Ebert. The show grew popular and more attraction to watch the show, and even film critics too. How Gene and Roger bicker when how he liked the movie or disagree, they almost come to the blow. I remember my mom when he watched Siskel and Ebert, and it was a crying game, and Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert almost came to blows. Gene Siskel wanted to talk about the ending, but Ebert said, no. The plot, the character, such and such, and that didn't get to about the argument into of agreement or disagreement afterwards. Hosting the show like If We Pick the Winners, also a guide to holiday gift guides, and more. Sadly, when Gene Siskel died after a battle with brain tumor in February 8th, 1999, Ebert was devastated and had to hire multiple co-hosts to co-host Siskel and Ebert after Siskel's passing. When Ebert chose film critic Richard Roeper to take Siskel's place in 2000, the program was renamed, actually before it was Roger Ebert and the Movies, then it was folded to Ebert and Roeper and the Movies, where later it's Ebert and Roeper in 2001. Ebert married Chaz Ebert in 1992, and they have stepchildren too. Ebert was diagnosed from salivary gland cancer in 2002 when he announced on his program Ebert and Roeper. Then the salivary gland began in 2006. They were trying to reconstruct his jaw, and unfortunately, it ruptured and was able to actually he was unable to speak. He lost the ability to eat or drink and speak. And that's why Ebert used his computer notebook and to talk and continue writing his movies. I know lots of people have shared in common ways with the television film critic Mr. Ebert. He also wrote his Facebook blog yesterday, his Twitter blog, that the cancer came back. Ebert was fractured his hip in 2009, by the way. Ebert returned to Oprah Winfrey in 2009 to talk about the movies. Actually, it's 2010 to talk about the Oscar movies and more. To make a big profit in movies with his wife Chez. He appeared in a special called TED, an organized seminar program. You can see it on YouTube. The company Cerepex trying to able to use a computer to restore Roger Ebert, and it was here millions. Ebert is a great passions and movie critic, and he written dozens of books of his life. When he first started doing the video movie guide back in the 1980s, he was a great talented and it's well written. Rest in peace, Roger Ebert. He was 70 years old. Now, what do you experience of Roger Ebert, and how do you meet in person with Roger Ebert? Or have you seen Roger Ebert on television before? Comment down below or leave a video response. Till next time, this is the new Time Travel Jaime 88 saying so long.